Hi, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your September 1st to the 7th, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by the YouTube algorithm, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's listed in the description box below. You can either book through my website or by following the instructions in the description box, which also has the pricing. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear this energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by the loud sound of the singing bowl. And the way the singing bowl sings really gets me in tune with the energy that we'll be diving into during this reading. So if it's a smooth song or if it had some variance into the song, that all plays a factor. So now let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see here, Scorpio, what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. So you're crowned with the Page of Wands. It's great for us since we're represented. No, we're not represented by the wands, but that is great for us. That energy is coming forward, and I really see it wrapping around you. So that is a beautiful thing. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant reversed. We have the Hermit reversed. We have the Four of Swords reversed. Interesting, interesting. Angels and spirit guides. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles, the High Priestess. Interesting. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Devil reversed. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly. We then have the King of Swords and the Ten of Cups reversed. So let me make sure that all the cards are in frame. Perfect. I'm happy that you can see it all. Okay, so what's really interesting here is that that fire is like all around you. You have such a spark, such an energy, such a fire, such a tenacity to you that it can be overwhelming sometimes. Like it can be like, wow, I have so much of like this energy, so much to get done, so much passion, so much fire leading me forward that I'm questioning, what should I do first? Or it can almost feel like I have all these ideas, I don't know how to start, and it can almost be like instant burnout. So just be mindful about that during this time, that we have this beautiful, fiery tenacity coming forward, and we need to harness it slowly. We can't just let it rage like a barn fire, or else it's going to burn out too quickly. So do be aware of that. There's this beautiful sense of standing in your prosperity, knowing your hard work, knowing what you have sacrificed and built towards, and how you have worked and struggled and achieved during this time. That's going to really bring you to this place of like, oh wow, I'm seeing so much more of the world around me than I have seen before. And that brings us to this place of like, I need to choose me. I'm walking away from what no longer makes sense in my life or what isn't working anymore. And I'm finding balance, especially financially or what we value as much as money. Excuse me, I'm going to cough. Oh, I do apologize. And that moves us here to the sense of like, I don't want to fit into a box. I don't want to be this certain way or that certain way. And it can almost make us wanting to run away from convention and the way that people see things or the way that people say things. And so with the Hermit reverse, it's like, well, I'm just going to be in the middle of everything. So we have the Hierophant reverse, then we have the Hermit reverse, and that can be really exhausting. And we do have that proclivity during this time with the Four of Swords to burn the candle at both ends, to really drain ourselves dry. So just be mindful about this. We also have to honor our story. We kind of see it as no big deal. Why? Because we lived it. And if it was a big deal, then somebody else would have lived it. That's not the case. Look at everything you've accomplished, look at everything that you are, and really value and embrace you, because that is so important here. So let's see, before we dive even deeper, let's see what Spirit has to say. Now, if you're interested in entering to receive a free reading, you have to do three things. You have to like, you have to comment with a butterfly, and you have to subscribe, because commenting with a butterfly lets me know that you want to be entered to receive a free reading, because some people don't, and I definitely want to respect that. So if you like, comment with a butterfly, and subscribe, you'll be in the running to receive a free reading, and that will be announced on Sundays. So good luck to everyone. So let's see here what Spirit has to say, angels and spirit guides. Here we have rediscovery reverse. There's almost a sense of like there's nothing to see here, right? I don't need to rediscover anything. I don't need to know anything any deeper. I've got this. It has to be one certain way. But this is going to be a time where we're breaking out of the box of convention, or it has to be just like this. We're starting to see things so differently, and we're really collaborating with others who know more, who have seen more, who understand more deeply into something. It's kind of like we're diving deeper into what we need for us. We're also releasing the devil energy. And the devil is representative of Capricorn in the yeah in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. That's a time frame of December 22nd to January 19th. It's not only the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, it is, in all the decks, the devil represents Capricorn. Now, what's interesting is that Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is linked to us karmically, which is, I find that very interesting, because Saturn is all about rules and structures and conforming in, and we're rebelling against that during this time. It's like we don't want to fit in their box, and we can be really frustrated with certain things, especially with working with certain people, where it's like, but I don't fit in your box. Why am I even here? And you're going to find yourself saying that a lot during this week. It's like, why am I even here? What's going on here? You need to find your way. You're not going to be as off the beaten track, avant-garde, as maybe sometimes we would imagine ourselves in our heads. But there is this real sense here of needing to embrace what your karmic path is and what you want for you. And that's going to be important. But there's also a release of addictions and doubts and fears and negativities and hurts and pains and disappointments. It's like, I'm not doing this anymore. And as we do this, the King of Swords comes in, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So if we're born on the cusp with Libra, if we have air sign energy in our chart, this comes through very positively. Just like if we have any earth sign energy, because this little triangle right here is all earth sign energy, which I think is very, very interesting. We have Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So there is this sense of us rebelling against being grounded during this time. Interesting for water, because water, usually runs through the ground, can be up in the clouds. So it can be that we are seeing ourselves, evaporated into the clouds, right? To really look at things differently. We're going to do things differently, not take the same path or the same way that others do it. So that is a very powerful thing for us during this time. Yet we have a tendency to not look at what makes us happy as being worth anything, because we can have a real tendency to totally disregard ourselves and say, oh no, that's not it. Oh no, I can't do that. And with the King of Swords, it's knowing your worth, it's knowing your mind, it's knowing the battles that you have been through and saying, well, do you really think everybody could do that? Or, are you going to start to see yourself as somebody pretty fantastic? So just being aware of this during this time here, Scorpio, is going to be really, really, really important. It moves us to our chakra energy because, of course, lost our way, but back to the tarot. So let's see here, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. This is peace reverse. This is the crown chakra. Now, one of the things I love to do when the crown chakra is blocked is to tap at the top of your head. I understand it sounds silly. I also understand I am doing it right now, and it feels so good. We hold so much tension in the top of our head, and this is going to be a time that we need to release it, that we need to center ourselves, that we need to calm things down, and we need to see our power and our purpose and our worth and let peace into our lives. So here With the crown chakra reversed, it is knowing that there's a blockage around letting peace flow into our minds and flow into our beings. Our energy to be mindful of during this time is angels and spirit guides. Oh, goodness. Pick up all the cards. Okay. Show me clearly. Guide this reading. Oh, excuse me. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. This is the Princess of Swords, air sign energy. Once again, we have the King of Swords right here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, this is very immature energy. This is somebody who says nasty things because they know they'll hurt you. You know how kids can be really super cruel and we know this because we were kids once and we could say really cruel things to one another. And this is going to be a time just to be mindful about this, of bullying, of, kind of, it can even be us just being exhausted and having a bit of a temper tantrum and things flying out of our mouth that we're like, oh, no, no, don't you dare say it. But it's almost like an out of the body experience. It's like, it's coming out of my mouth and I don't want it to. So just be mindful about that during this time. And it can also be with others where they can also be cranky. Like this is going to be a time we're coming out of the grips of Mercury retrograde. And this can be a time where people are just saying things where you were like, are you kidding me? I can't believe you said that. So just be aware of this during this time because it'll help us. It'll help us kind of like keeping a bit of our distance, even though we're going to want to be super, super, super social. We really are going to want to be in the middle of everything, Scorpio. And though being social is good, not giving us a time to kind of wind down and connect with our own inner self, that's never a good thing for a Scorpio. So just be mindful about that. But you have fire and passion here. You can do so much with that and such intuitive insight and such brilliant way of working with people that those are your gifts during this time. So absolutely run with them. Run with the passion and the fire and the insight and the veil being lifted, and you can just see things differently. You're also going to be this is a great time for philanthropy. Yeah. This is a great time for giving, for, connecting with the community, and also for working with others. There's so much knowledge that you have, and you're not even going to realize that you have it. But once you start sharing it with others, it's going to be like, wow, that's a cool thing to know. So just being aware of this during this time, don't undersell yourself. You've been through a lot, and give yourself a break. Give yourself a break. You don't have to push so hard during this time. Okay. Our subconscious spirit message is preservation reversed. Okay, so we can be a bit dramatic. I'm not surprised. I mean, well, I am, right? Scorpio, us, dramatic? No. But here, all sarcasm aside, we can be a bit dramatic and really think in preservation, which I think this is kind of a spooky card. I'm not really that into it. But it's like, is what I'm building being preserved? Or is what I want in life being preserved? And that is a thing during this time. We can feel like it's for nothing. And spirits like, stop being so dramatic here. So just be aware of that. Our subconscious chakra message here is angels and masters. This is the soul star chakra located 6 inches above our crown. This is our angels. This is our spirit guides, our great spiritual teachers. They're the angel's wings wrapping around us, loving us, connecting with us, caring for us, and bringing us forward in a way that says, hey, listen, during this week, I got you. This is subconsciously, so you might not know I got you, but I got you. And it moves us then to the Ace of Wands reversed. And the Ace of Wands reversed is like, okay, listen, don't burn yourself out during this time. We're going to have a tendency to want to burn really, 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 really brightly or get everything done. And Spirit is really saying here, slow and steady wins the race. It brings us then to our subconscious spirit message, well, tarot message also, and that's the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is like, I'm tired. I'm tired of the battles. I'm tired of the misunderstandings. I'm tired of always having to be on. I am tired. And that is going to be something that you need to respect within yourself, that sense of I'm tired. And because we have the 4 of Swords reversed, we're not letting ourselves rest. We can really feel stinking tired. So just be aware of this. And we'll be like, I don't know why I'm cranky. And I don't know why I don't feel like doing anything. And Spirit's like smacking their forehead there in the corner saying, I do. You need to go to bed, right? You need a nice cup of tea and to get to sleep. So on that note, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy, as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. And please note that this meditation and healing will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Scorpio. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. And have a blessed week. Bye.